birds at the liberation, is we actually thought that the birds will orientate for a minute or two and do a few laps around the truck and then find their way home. In reality, what we found was after liberating the birds, they came straight out the truck. The ones on the left made a half a circle and the ones on the right came straight out in the direction of the falls, and they never hesitated to go either left or right. They were straight going towards the falls. After releasing the birds, I expected that the loft, actually the majority of the birds will stay together in one group, at least for the first 5 or 6 or whatever kilometers. And like we would expect, that the slower ones will fall behind and they will break up into smaller packs. And that was completely not the case. They broke up into smaller groups of 100 to 200 birds, and they all went in the same direction. And it was quite interesting to see that they were in the same line, but all flying at the same speed in the same direction, but they didn't stay in one group. They all broke up into smaller groups. So in each of the big groups, there was a few birds that clearly took the lead. And after flying for a few kilometers, we could see that there was clearly birds that started struggling and falling behind. But the interesting part was they didn't fall behind the pack. They didn't go into the slipstream of the main group. They started falling off to the side. And we could have seen one bird clearly struggling, and after a while he was joined by a few others. And they at the end formed their own little group that flew at a slower pace on their own. So when we got near the falls, one of the groups that we were actually not filming, it was unfortunate they were on the other side